Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Andy R and this is the Brotherhood of Men. Now today I want to talk to you, my brothers out there, about a bit of a double standard. Okay, let's go like this. If a man happens to let it be known he has a preference in what he's looking for in a woman, maybe he says, I'm not really attracted to women who are overweight, I prefer a slim woman, or I prefer a petite woman, or I prefer a woman who's more muscular, or this, that and the other, whatever his preferences are. Oh, he's vilified. He's called everything under the sun, all the ists and isms, but more so he's told that he's a narcissist. Now, for a start, narcissism is a medical condition. It's a psychologically diagnosed condition. But women throw it out there because it sounds good. It's somebody who's completely looking out for themselves, that isn't true about 99.9% of men. All that man did was say he has a preference. But no, he's a narcissist, he's a misogynist. Misogyny, again, it's a word that has true meaning. It means a man who actively hates women. I know my brothers out there don't hate women. They hate some of the actions that they do, some of the things that they do, this being one of them, labelling men, all of these things that are just not true. But they don't actively hate women. It's a condition, it's actually a provable fact. But they call men all of these things, and all he did was say, I prefer a woman who is X, whatever that may be, whatever the unknown quantity of X is in this scenario. But then a woman will say, oh, I don't want a man who's under 6 foot tall, or I don't want a man who isn't earning this, or I don't want a man who doesn't take me to a fancy restaurant, or well, hang on a minute, nobody's saying that you're not allowed those preferences. Good luck in reaching them, but nobody's telling you you're not allowed those preferences. They're not calling you a misandrist, a man-hater. They're not saying that you're not allowed to have. So why can't women quite literally extend the same courtesy to men? Well, the simple reason is because if men are allowed to have our preferences, and we do, and we have them, and we're quite happy to just go no to a woman who doesn't meet them, it means that they're going to have to change to fit what a man actually wants. So if I say, I want for you, my brothers, a more traditional woman, a woman who is going to be a great helpmate to you, somebody who's going to add meaning to your life, not be a drain on your resources, which is what I would love for you, all of you, a woman who is truly those things. That's just a preference. That's just something I would like for you. I don't say I can make it happen. I'm no Thanos glove. I can't wave a wand and make it happen. That's something you brothers have got to do for yourself by looking and seeing what's out there. But then a woman to accuse you of something horrendous as well, because you have preferences, I'm sorry, no, not good enough. If a woman's getting bad outcomes in her dating life, then she needs to change her ways. Einstein said the definition of madness is doing the same thing again and again and again and expecting a different outcome. Well, these women are the ones that saying this are the ones that are getting bad outcomes because they're not changing their bad behaviour. They're not sleeping around with 1,001 chads and getting railed through with 1,000,000 yards of todger. They're not stopping doing that. And then accusing guys of being an ist and an ism because he goes, I don't want you because you've got 1,000 bodies behind you. How dare you? That's shaming. That's well, stop being shameful. Stop doing things that are harming you and then expecting me to have to accept you because you're harmed. I've got preferences. I've got expectations. I have standards. I'm a man. Of course I have. I don't take just any job going. I have standards. I got some qualifications so that I could do a specific job. I have experience in this field and therefore want to work in this field. that's an expectation. Oh no, you're happy with that because it's a high paying job. You want me to do that. I'm allowed to have expectations in that, but not expectations that you aren't a complete and utter hussy, and that you aren't massively overweight, and that you don't look like Coco the Clown because you've plastered yourself in so much makeup. I don't find that attractive. And that's my preference. And I'm not going to apologise, and nor should you brothers ever apologise for having preference. A woman will do this, will go to this playbook because it is a playbook for women. It's their go-to sign language. Sign language is something I first heard with Kevin Samuels, a brilliant orator about this subject, and he mainly deals with the black community. If you haven't watched any of his videos, I highly recommend that you go and watch some of them, because he speaks a lot of sense, and he's kind of about the same age as me, and he's doing the same sort of thing, but he really concentrates mainly on the black community, but he talks about relationships in general. But he said sign language, and it's an acronym. It stands for shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. And that's the one that I think women start with before they use the other three. It's that need to be right. They know their bad behaviour has brought them to the place that they are now. They're not getting the outcomes in the dating world. They're not getting the attention they once did when they were younger and fitter and had less body count and all the rest of it. So it can't be their fault. It can't be all of the bad decisions they made. So it must be men. It's men are the problem. So I'm going to use the rest of the sign language. I need to be right in my assumption that it's not me. So I'm going to shame men for not dating me. I'm going to insult them for not dating me. And I'm going to guilt trip them for not dating me, until in the end they give up and date me. And that'll prove me right. It wasn't me, it was them. But it doesn't work anymore because men are waking up. Just like my old intro used to be about a world of men waking up. It's true, more men are waking up. This is why the marriage rate is plummeting, because more men are realising it's not a good deal for men. This is why men are understanding that I'm not going to fall for your sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right, because my answer will always be, you're the problem, change yourself, and you might get a better outcome. Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, how dare you have preferences? Shaming you. No, it's probably because you've got a small top, insulting you. Well, look, if you don't date me, I mean, I'm going to be on my own, making you feel guilty. But I don't want to change. I'm not the problem. That need to be right. And that's what drives pretty much everything else. It's that need to be right. Women thrive on the need to be right. Doesn't matter all of the bad decisions they've made, all the ruined relationships behind them that they ruined, that they chose those chads that have used and abused them. They chose them all. Remember that. It wasn't, your job isn't to fix them. Any woman who says, oh, he completes me. Run. Run as fast as you can, boys. Seriously, you men, run away. She should be complete before she even came to you. She needs somebody else to complete her. You're a grown-ass adult. You are complete. If you need somebody else to complete your jigsaw, you're still got a lot of pieces missing. Anyway, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Leave it down in the comments below. Do you disagree with me? Leave it down in the comments below. But argue the point, not the man. Like I said, we would do no ad hominem arguments here. I don't put up with them, and I don't accept them, and I don't listen to them. But like I say, if you agree with me, let me know in the comments down below. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments down below. If nothing else, give the video a like. It costs nothing, and it does help the channel. And I do want to grow this channel because I want more of my brothers out there to hear the message. I want more of them to take the information in so that they can make better decisions in their life, just like I hope you're making better decisions in your life. And for those of you who've already subscribed to this channel, Once again, thank you so much. Now, this is the Christmas week, so I want to say to you, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I hope you do the things you want to do over the Christmas time and sod everybody else. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break over Christmas, because Christmas and New Year, I'm going to spend it with the family. So you're not going to get a video on Christmas Day, and you're not going to get a video on Boxing Day, but I'm going to start straight up on the Monday and start putting the videos out daily like I always do. Anyway, brothers, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And when I say Happy New Year, may the best of last year be the worst thing that happens to you next year. Bye now.